I'm in a foreign mind, but I'm sure that you're spat out feces faster than horse lacks. I swear niggas talk blick shit like a rug rat. Fuck that, I'm reptard to your best bar. Niggas thinking private jets, I'm trying to build a Death Star. And light matches, burn bodies to ashes, reciprocate, disintegrate, and make classics, trash your whole catalog. The young vagabond, tagging Vashton on the dash fast, yelling hearty heart. Speak lava, toasting a world of naughty whores. Heart cold as Valley Forge with a soul like the planet's core. Leader inside a panty sword, dancing for hours at a time with the smile of a pyromaniac. Trapped in a forest of trees soaked in gasoline, so it seems. I got dreams pumping with kerosene. Manipulate your reality to catastrophe happily, cause I tend to write sins, not tragedies. So my reality is deeper than you'd imagine. It just so happens that I can make words into magic. I'm God's gift, bitch. How could you out-rap him? Okay. Hey, she ain't got a light, and I ain't got a light. Wait, I just found the light, it's alright. You know I get her what she like. Smoke, it's going down tonight, bitch. My name is NikoLimelightfinal. I am the guy boy of hip hop, and I am from Richmond, Virginia. The best way to describe me would be a rapper who realizes that he is both a spiritual creature and a physical being all at once. And those things are what I put out pretty much in my music. You know, I speak on my spirituality. That's a common theme in my music, as well as, you know, my earthly desires, like, you know, food and, you know, sex and other things that, you know, I like out of life. But, you know, there's also the balance of, you know, being able to center yourself and things of that nature. I did my first show at age 9. I think it like things really started to pick up for me around town. I just started doing talent shows, and then from there, I was like 13 and 14 when I was like heavier involved in church. I would do shows with like choirs and things, and they'd always let me rap a part, you know, so that got me, you know, the church I went to was really big, so it got me really comfortable with performing in front of a lot of people. What makes me different from other rappers is that I can rap my ass off. I think you can put me up against pretty much anybody, and I'll either hold my own or outdo them. It doesn't really matter who it is. So when you strip away all the elements, like the way I dress or the way that I talk or my interests, you pretty much just get a kid who can just flat out rhyme circles around any fucking body, can stop a room as soon as a bar comes out. I want to live forever, in the sense of after I'm gone, I want people to still be listening to the music I made. I want people to still read the books I wrote. I want people to still, you know, in the future watch the movies I wrote. You know, I want people to really cherish that shit forever. So for me, you know, I do want it. I want my art to be admired, you know, because I really wouldn't mind becoming one of those people where in 15 years you hear me put out music and you know, pretty much see what I'm thinking through my art, but you rarely see me. You know, I really want my art to be on a grand scheme, you know, and if people want to, you know, idolize me as a person and shit like that, if I become some kind of role model in the process, you know, that's cool too, I guess. But that's not really what I care about, honestly. You know, I don't want to be one of those rappers where you listen to them and it's just like, oh yeah, automatically no. Like, there was a point in time where people used to learn shit from rap. You would learn something from Nas. You would learn something from Keith Murray. You would learn something from AZ, Brand Nubian, Chubb Rock. You would learn shit from these people when you listen to them. You know, so I try and embody that. You know, I don't want it to just be a thing of, oh yeah, like I don't know what he's talking about. Like, just figure it out. You might actually get it when you do. So as far as that, no, I don't feel like I have anything to really prove. I just feel like I got people to wake up. Some major influences in my music. Biggie, his word usage is real vivid. He's able to tell a story. You can actually see everything playing out in your mind when you're listening to him. Like, spit his shit. Kanye, he's just really innovative with everything. He finds a new approach for everything. Jimi Hendrix, to me, I consider him my guardian angel, because every time, the reason why I got into his music this past year is because he's the one who visited me in my dreams to actually talk to me. And each time we were in a black room and he had his guitar, sometimes he would hit some notes, sometimes he wouldn't, but he would just, pretty much just spit game to me. Like, yo, you need to, don't make the same mistakes that I made, or, you need to really get focused. Like, you gotta believe in yourself. You gotta actually say something with substance. That kind of shit. Like, we would actually have conversations. He would actually give me words of wisdom that I could use when I woke up and just be like, damn, that felt really real. You know what I'm saying? So after the first conversation with him, I went back and listened to Are You Experienced? And while the music itself is good, I probably wouldn't have been like, oh, Jimmy's like the greatest thing as far as, his music as a whole. He's a great guitar player. But, from that time period, like, I wouldn't have said, Jimi Hendrix is my favorite artist. But with what he was saying, I was able to connect with it, because that album seemed like it was made for people that were going through things that I was going through at the time. So it was emotionally, I do have a very strong connection with the Are You Experienced album. And then the next time he talked to me, I followed that up with watching the documentary, where that pretty much explained a lot of why he was the way he was, why he wrote the kind of music he wrote, and why he talked to me the way he talked to me, and when he came to visit me in my dreams. So that's how Jimi Hendrix became an influence on me, because I can pretty much at this point count on him to, steer me in the right direction when shit goes wrong, or when I, lose balance or whatever. If you're the next Artist Grant winner, what do you need to do to be better than me? You need to be born on May 11th. You should have been born in 1992. You probably should have been born at 6:59 a.m. since I was born at 7 a.m. You'll have to get an extra, set of hands so you can be able to write more than me. You'll have to paint your face very, very structurally so you can be as gorgeous as me. Do whatever you can to try and be as gorgeous as me. It's so tough. Honestly, as far as that, if you're the next person in here, I set the bar for me, but I wouldn't really try and, it's not a competition at the same time, don't try and, just do you. That's really all I did. I was competing against myself just for the sake of, I wanted to put out the best possible project. So just try and put out the best possible project. And because really, in the grand scheme of things, being that they're the ones given the opportunity, I also really want House to look good. So do your best to, make sure that they don't look crazy for choosing you. You don't know. So, House! Nigga, you don't know about it.